Hi, today we're going to talk about multiplying binomials. And first there are a few things that we need to review. First of all, what's a binomial? A binomial is either the sum or the difference of two monomials. So a monomial could be maybe 2x or maybe 7. And if you connect them with an addition or a subtraction sign, you've made a binomial. Binomial has the prefix bi, just like bicycle. A bicycle has two wheels, and a binomial has two terms. Remember your rules for multiplying monomials? So I mean, like if we multiplied 2x and 3x cubed, how would we do that? Remember, you multiply the coefficients. 2 times 3 is 6, and you add the exponents on the variables. An exponent of 1 plus an exponent of 3 makes an exponent of 4. So 2x multiplied by 3x cubed is 6x to the fourth. Okay, the last thing to remember is how to combine like terms. Like terms have the same variable and the same degree, or the same exponent. So if you're going to combine like terms, like 2x and 3x, you can combine those into 5x. So here we have added the coefficients. Because they had the same degree, we were able to do that. If we were asked to combine like terms in 2x plus 3x squared, we wouldn't be able to combine anything. That's the simplest form. So let's use the FOIL method to multiply binomials. FOIL stands for first, outside, inside, and last. And it's really helpful to make yourself a little chart every time you multiply two binomials. Make a line for each of the letters, F, O, I, and L, and have a space at the bottom where you write your solution. So this is a binomial, a sum of x and 7. This is a binomial, a sum of x and 4. How do we know that we're supposed to multiply those? There's not a symbol in between the two sets of parentheses. And remember, when there's no symbol, it means multiply. So let's talk about which of these four terms are the first terms. Out of these two, which one comes first? That's right, x does. Out of these two terms, which one comes first? That's right, x does. Out of all four terms, what are the two most outside terms? Good job, x and 4, this x. Out of these four terms, which are the two inside ones? Good job, 7 and this x. They're inside the other two. What did the L stand for again? Good job, the L stands for last. So out of these two terms, which one is last? The 7. Out of these two monomials, which one is last? Good job, 4. And remember, our goal from the beginning was to multiply these two binomials. So we're going to multiply the first terms. We're going to multiply the outside terms, multiply the inside terms, multiply the last terms. Remembering our rules for multiplying monomials, x times x is x squared. X times 4, good job. We usually write the number in front, so we would say 4x instead of x4. 7 times x is 7x. 7 times 4 is 28. So we're almost done. That was the hard part. Now I had us review combining like terms, and I did that because our solution is actually going to be the sum of all of the parts. The sum of the first, the sum of the outside, inside, and last, all put together. So sometimes in my work, to remind myself, I write this. I'm going to add all of my parts. So if I write that out, it looks like x squared plus 7x plus 4x plus 28. The x squared can't be combined, the 28 can't be combined, but the 7x and the 4x both have the same variable and the same degree, meaning they have the same exponent. So I can combine those two terms. 7 plus 4, because we're adding like terms, is 11. So 7x plus 4x is 11x. Well, the x squared didn't change when we combined like terms. It's still there. And the 28 didn't change. It's still there. So the product of the sum of x and 7 and the sum of x and 4 is x squared plus 11x plus 28. You just multiplied a binomial. Good luck.